So first of all, where did this update come from? I mean, I didn't really see this update coming or any sort of warning. But anyways, we got a new update. Now there's a couple of things that were added on this update, but let's be honest. The only thing that people want to talk about is the gear upgrades and how exactly it works and what I think about it. So, if you don't already know, you can go over to your workshop, and when you go to all equipment, now there is a new level. I think they're calling it mythical, and it's basically you're able to upgrade your legendary items. You know what, let's just say color, let's just go with color. Your gold items, you can now get them up to quote-unquote orange, and as you can see, yeah, it's quite a bit of an increase in stats. Maybe it's just me also. Just by the way, this orange color just seems a little off to me. I don't know, it like all the other colors are kind of nice on the eyes, and this one is kind of like I feel like it should have been a little bit, just a little bit brighter, not so dark. But regardless, now you can upgrade your items. Now here is the big thing. How do you go about upgrading these items? First things first, you gotta go into the Academy Military Command, and you have to get this research done. It's called Breakthrough. So it says unlocks Mythic Equipment Upgrade. Now it's a research that only takes, I think it only took like 3 days for me, something like that, with all the 30 help. So it's nothing that you know, it's gonna be crazy to research. So you know, and it's fairly early in the tree, so you can get that pretty easily. So once you get that researched, there is also this pack that you have to purchase now, Blazing Embers. And here is the item that you need to upgrade these items. So on the $5 pack, you get 7 Ember chests and 7 Blazing Embers. Now here is the good news about the Ember chest, right? When you go on it, the only thing you can get from it is Blazing Embers, from common to legendary. I say that because there's a lot of chests out there that you want the legendary or the super rare item, and you just get like all these other random items that you don't care about. At least with this chest, you're only going to get Blazing Ember. And from what I have seen, I believe the last pack, which is a $99 pack, it comes with like 83 chests and 83 Blazing Embers. So I'm not gonna do the math, I'm just saying that's what it comes with. So that's where we stand right now. Now, if the update was just that, like you get the new research, you get Blazing Embers, and you can upgrade your gold items to orange, I still would have been kind of but I would have been fine with that. Here's where the issue for me comes into play, right? And I'll just give you a perfect example. As you guys know, I've been wanting the Skull Crusher for a long time to gold. I got my Skull Crusher to gold. Now, obviously, I can get it up to orange grade. Where is the issue? The issue is that I need 9 more legendary mutated brains. Why? If I need 9 purples here, 9 gold here, why then would I need another 9 to get this last one if I'm buying packs to get 13 gold Blazing Embers? That is just, that's way too much. I feel like if this was taken out, all of this, and then this last upgrade was just Blazing Embers, I feel like it could have been like, okay, that's cool and all, I can see that, but not only do you need the Blazing Embers, you still need the rare item. So let me get this straight. For my firewall plate, I need 7 more Mecha Trojan, the ancient blueprints, just gold, right? And we're not even gonna talk about the Blazing Embers. For my Dragon's Talent, I'm gonna need 7 more eyes. Do you see where I'm going with this? For the Eternal Codex, I'm gonna need 7 more of these, and then if you're counting the Blazing Embers, we're talking like 20, 25 of these gold ones. That's a lot, man. And the stats, it's a pretty big jump. So you go from 20, 35, and 20 to 28, 49, and 28. That's a lot. Let's take a look at the winter mitts. Like, this is one of the rare ones where I actually wouldn't need to get anything else because I have the festive bells already. But I still need 4 gold blazing embers. And look at this. You get plus 10% army max HP. You get plus 10% army defense. And then 4% ranged attack. You get the picture. So, essentially, this update kind of made all the gold items, and all these items that I've kind of just been going for a while now, it's kind of made them a little bit outdated in a like that. And everybody was worried about new gear coming out and whatnot. Well, essentially, I guess you can say new gear did come out, but I just honestly don't like the way that they went about it. I would have been fine if it was just blazing embers. Like, I would have said, okay, you know, that kind of sucks, but I can see that. Maybe get $5 packs here and there. Maybe get lucky a couple times, whatever. But when you have to get the rare materials all over again, like, that's just too much. Another thing that this is going to do is going to make the older items that are easily more accessible to the newer ones much better. Like, for instance, the Frostwing Greatsword. This is an item that a lot of people will have extra Frostwing hearts for and whatnot, and it's fairly, quote unquote, fairly cheap to actually get to orange with only 3 blazing embers, and the stats are pretty damn good. 28% infantry attack, 28% cavalry attack, 17.5% ranged attack. That's actually pretty damn good. I would actually say that it's right up there with the gold skull crusher. So that is going to be an option. So you're probably going to see more Frostwing Greatswords out there. You're going to see more winter mitts. You know, like the easier items to get, you're going to see more of them because people are going to get them to orange. Another thing that I want to mention, not all of these equipments require like gold embers. And let me go to event equipment. So I've noticed that a lot of like the gather equipment you don't need like the gold items for. So let me see if I can find one specifically. Like the Griffin's Talon, right? So in order to get it to the orange, you only need 1 purple blazing ember. So it's not all just like always gold. In some of them you will, like Griffin's Walker. That is 4 gold, but not everything is going to cost like gold. Fear Drum, I believe it's only 3 purples. So every item is a bit different, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that you still need the rare items from each thing. And that's rare. I feel like that's really where IGG's dropped the ball. And these, let me just say this. These are the updates that when a game is going well, it makes it take a step back and people tend to start being disgruntled with the game. And I feel like this is kind of like one of those, I feel like this is a Castle Clash update where the update you're just like, wow, what was the point of that? It was just a whole bunch of adding stuff just for money, you know? You can say that about a lot of this stuff IGG has done, but some of it has been pretty good, and some of it you can just, you know, get $5 here and there and you'll be decently off. But this one, I just, like, now I question everything. Like, okay, what about my heroes? Are gold heroes now going to be a thing of the past in the next coming update? Like, what am I supposed to think? So, and we all know that, let me take a look here. Just keep clicking on random things. When you go to the battalion, right? We all know that T4 is purple. So are we gonna expect T5 here pretty soon with the gold borders? Like, it's just one of those things where it makes you think like, okay, is my things gonna be good enough? Like, but I will say this, and I'm gonna say something that somebody in my guild chat just recently said, and that was Vic. In this game, you have to have a separate mentality than a lot of different games. And I feel like this goes to a lot of mobile games. And that is, Just focus on what you want to get and what you can afford, and just go with that. Don't worry about what the max players are getting. Don't worry about, like, oh, this brand new item that's going to cost X amount of dollars. Don't worry about anything like that. Just worry about what you can control and what you can afford. If you spend modestly, like, maybe $20 here and there, maybe $20 every week or two, then just do that. Just find a place where you can spend whatever you want to spend on and be happy with, and don't worry too much about everything that's being released and getting everything maxed right away, etc. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest, 99.9% of you are never going to be a completely maxed out account. So trying to aim for everything perfect is just not going to work. I'm just going to treat it as, I'm just going to go ahead and spend on things that I can control. Mostly $5 packs here and there and whatnot. But I still don't like the direction of this update, because it kind of sets up a lot of different things. Whether it's my gold heroes, are they just not going to be as good anymore if a new tier comes out, etc, etc. Like familiars, is there going to be another level of familiars coming out? They just could have done this a little bit better. And like I mentioned earlier, if they would have just went ahead and released this update with just the new item to upgrade your gear, then I would have said, okay, I can see that. But when they also make you get the rare materials all over again and the same amount all over again, that's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. I don't know. I hope IGG doesn't go down the same path that Castle Clash went with in their updates, because that's literally why I would focus more on Lords Mobile instead of Castle Clash. And I don't want that to happen again. So hopefully this doesn't go down as a starting point for more horrible updates, but we shall see. I know a lot of you want to vent your frustration and whatnot, so go ahead and leave it in the comment section. I'll be checking out the comment section to see what you guys have to say about that. And I'm getting scouted, like people are actually gonna do something. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching, and until later.